I'm getting all kind of crazy notifications. Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. What's going on? Dr. Brad here, performance coach for men. Today, we're talking about the masterclass that I'm going to be hosting next week. Make sure you share this information. Share this information with your network. Make sure you register for the masterclass. This is for men only. Masterclass for men. So all my fellas, high achieving men, those who are looking to win in your health, wealth, and relationships. Those of you who are looking to be consistent. If you struggle with consistency in any area of your life, that's probably the one thing that's stopping you from going from where you are to where you want to be. We're going to be breaking down the blueprint to consistency, the real blueprint for consistency, so we don't continuously fall off the wagon. Make sure you share this information, like I said, with someone that you know who can benefit from this information. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about, obviously, every time I hop on here, I want to provide some value for you. So I want to give you some insight into consistency and why so many people struggle with consistency. But again, before that, I'm going to wait for a couple people to hop on. If you are live, welcome. What's up, LinkedIn? What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? Hadn't gotten on TikTok yet, but from what my friends are telling me, we got to get on TikTok to promote. So again, masterclass for men is going to be next Monday, April 25th, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I will be breaking down the blueprint to consistency. Again, make sure you share this information with someone. So let's see who's on. All right. Let me go ahead and get started. So real quick, one more time, you can register at drbradmd.com/masterclass. You got two options. You can either register in the general admission or in VIP. There's only 50 spots available. Only 50 spots available for the general admission. Okay. I want this to be an intimate thing. I'm not trying to teach everybody. I only want to teach those who really want to take things to the next level. So it's only 50 people that I'm allowing into this masterclass. And then if you want additional coaching to the masterclass, I'm going to be breaking down the value you're going to get from the masterclass. If you want additional coaching for the in addition to the masterclass, I will be doing live coaching that evening as well for those of you who enroll for VIP. And I'm only accepting 12. So there's only going to be 62 spots, 50 for general admission, where you'll get me coaching you the blueprint to consistency. Again, I'm going to break that down, kind of what that means and why that's significant tonight. And then you'll get my Amazon best-selling book. You get the workbook to go along with it. You get a ton of value for just $47 general admission. That's it. Get a book shipped to you, the whole nine. I'm going to be breaking the whole thing down into 1 hour. It's convenient, jam-packed with information because I know you're busy, right? So 1 hour that will literally, and I hate to sound like cliche and cheesy, that will literally change your life. If you struggle with consistency in any area of life, I don't care where it is, okay? If you take this class, if you attend and apply, you'll become consistent. We'll make it very simple to understand and why we struggle with being inconsistent. But let's go ahead and get this started so I can add some value to you regardless. So if you struggle with consistency in any area of life, it could be in your fitness, it could be in your family life as a husband or a father, if it's in leadership, if it's in what you do for work or your business or your side hustle, whatever it is, okay? Oftentimes, what really prevents us from fulfilling our greatest potential and what holds us back from being currently frustrated to fulfilling our greatest potential or to being able to master every area of life. Because as men, we wear a lot of different hats. We wear husband, dad, leader, business owner, career guy. We wear all these hats. And if you struggle in any one of those areas, the one thing that I've seen, the most important thing that I have seen that prevents people from where they are now to where they want to be is consistency. It's consistency. Think about it. So there are certain behaviors that have to get done in your health. You got to work out and you got to do it consistently. There are certain behaviors that you have to do for your diet in order to eat the right things. There's certain things you need to do for your relationship. You got to show up as a husband. You got to do the date nights. You got to do the things that show that I love you. Again, there are behaviors. There are behaviors as a father. There are behaviors that we have to do and tasks that we have to do when it comes to being a business owner in your career. And if you do those tasks and behaviors consistently, you'll get results. I mean, it's just inevitable, right? If you work out consistently, you'll lose weight, you get in shape. If you do the tasks that you have to do for your business, it will grow typically. So it just makes sense. Consistency is the one thing that's holding us back from being where we are now to who we want to be and who we desire to be and have the results that we desire to see in our health, wealth, and our relationships, or in our fitness, our finances, and our family life. But most of us think, which is what I thought before too. It's like, listen, well, if that's the case, I'm going to work harder at trying to change these behaviors. I'm just gonna put in more effort. I'm gonna just try to get my act right. How many times do you say that? I just got to get my act right, man. I just got to buckle down and get this thing done. So you try to just work harder on changing your behavior. You know what? Come beginning of the year, I'm just gonna start going to the gym more. Come beginning of the year, I'm just gonna start eating right. Just beginning of the year, I'm gonna just really focus and start doing what I need to do for my business. Or I'm gonna start doing those things I want to do to excel my business or start the new business. I'm gonna just start doing those behaviors. And you come out the gate hard and you start doing the behaviors in your health, in your wealth, in your fitness, in your relationships. And then eventually over time, guess what happens? We're talking about, fall off the wagon again. And then we're talking about trying to get back on the wagon and being consistent again. How many times has that ever happened? Has that happened to anybody? Yes, me too. I understand and I get it. So we feel like we have to work harder to change the behavior, to just try to lock in and change the behavior. But we always go back. So if that's the case, that can't be the answer of, you know what, I just got to get in shape. Man, I'm just not spending time with God. You know what? I'm just going to start reading the Bible more. And then eventually you just stop. Right? So working harder on trying to change your behavior is not the answer. It's not the answer to get consistency and therefore trying to get the results that you want in your life and sustainable transformation. It's just not. So here is one of the key things that you have to understand is that it's not about your effort and energy in trying to change your behavior is not being placed in the area that's allowing you to get the most results that you can. Here's what you got to understand. Every behavior or lack of behavior is tied to an underlying belief. Every behavior, I don't care what it is. Me jumping on this live is tied to an underlying belief. You watching this live is tied to an underlying belief. But every single behavior is tied to an underlying belief. So if that's the case, then my effort and attention and energy, once placed on the right beliefs, on the new beliefs, it will therefore create consistent behaviors that will lead ultimately to results. So it's about really redirecting our effort and attention toward our beliefs. Well, the question is, what are those beliefs? What are those beliefs that we have to do? And how do I redirect that? Like, how do I go about? That's the question. It's like, Dr. Brad, well, what are the beliefs? And how do I go about redirecting my attention and effort toward a new belief system that will therefore get me behaviors that become consistent, that lead to the results that I'm looking for? In essence, it's like, how do I redirect my attention and effort towards the new beliefs that will therefore turn my behaviors automated, automated to eventually do the things that I want to do, to eventually do the workouts, to eventually show up as the husband that you've always wanted to be, to eventually show up as the father you've always wanted to be, to eventually show up as the elite business owner that you've always wanted to be able to succeed without coming at the sacrifice of your fitness, your family, and your faith, and to be able to win in every area of life. How do you get those behaviors on automation? It's not going to be trying to work harder on trying to change the behaviors. You got to get to the root of the problem. And you get to the root, the fruit will change. Only way to get new fruit is to change the root. So in this masterclass for men, 1 hour masterclass, next Monday, April 25th, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to be breaking down the blueprint to consistency. And it's a 5-step blueprint that I've not only used in my life to go from frustrated to being able to get in the best shape and health in my life, to be able to get to be able to write an Amazon best-selling book while running a medical practice, starting a coaching company, right? My relationship with my wife going from barely going through the motions to very happy and joyful and fulfilled, and having a relationship with my kids that's consistent. The 5-step blueprint that I've been able to apply to my own life and to the lives of other men who I've coached to help them become consistent and also win in every single area of life. I'm going to be breaking down that 5-step blueprint in this masterclass. Fellas, it's not about trying to work harder on just changing working harder at the tasks. It's about working harder on a different set of beliefs. And listen, I don't care what it is. It could be in your health, your wealth. If there's an area of your life that is not where you want it to be, the current results that you're getting is tied to some belief. I'm like, this is just me being real with you. So if that's the case, the beliefs have to change in order for the results to change. We try to just change the behaviors. It's not going to be sustainable results. It's just not. What's up, Chaz? So it's just not going to lead to it. So in this masterclass, we're going to be breaking down the 5-step blueprint of how to redirect your attention toward the right behavior, toward the right beliefs, what those beliefs are that you need to change in order to start to have behaviors that are consistent and lead to the results that you want in your health, wealth, and relationships. Okay. Now, here's a little outline about how that night's going to work. It's going to be an hour long. So you can enroll in general admission or you can enroll VIP. General admission, basically, I'm going to be breaking down live that blueprint. You're going to get a workbook that also, you can go along, work along with me during the masterclass. Okay. I'm going to be teaching why inconsistency is such a struggle. I'm going to teach on how to make it simple. I'm going to teach why trying to work harder on your behaviors doesn't lead to sustainable results. Okay. In addition to breaking down the blueprint. And then I'm also, in addition to this, going to give you one of my Amazon best-selling books, Elite: A Modern Success Guide to Purpose and Peak Performance. And in addition to that, I'm going to throw in a free audio lecture that I did for a Fortune 500 company called How to Succeed at Work and Win in Life. You're going to get all of this, and it's just for $47. I simply want to see you win. Now, part of that is you're going to have to invest in yourself, but I'm only limited to 50 people because I don't want to work with everybody. I just want to work with those who raise their hand and say, yes, I want to learn. Like, I'm in. So it's only 50, and enrollment stops once we get to 50. Once we get to 50, it's done. It's a wrap. Okay. And so enrollment stops either once people hit 50, once we get 50 general admission, or come Sunday night, come the 24th. Now, if you are a VIP, if you are one of those premium guys, if you see yourself as being VIP, in addition to everything I just talked about, you will also get live coaching from me, and that's limited to 12 guys. Live coaching from me, answering questions only from 12 guys. About the first 40 minutes will be the masterclass. About the last 20 minutes is going to be live coaching, me answering questions about everything you had about what you just learned. In addition to that, those people who are VIP will also get the masterclass, get access to that recording for 2 weeks. So you got 2 weeks to be able to study it and go through it, right? Listen, share this information with somebody who you know it can help benefit. Register now. Just go ahead and register. drbradmd.com/masterclass. drbradmd.com/masterclass. By the way, VIP is only 12 people. It's $97. I just want to see you win. I mean, we're giving it away, right? What I normally charge for coaching is a whole, let's just say it's a whole lot more than that. Okay. So for an hour's worth of teaching and coaching, if you're VIP, $97. Again, only 12 people. Once we get 12, that's it. It's a wrap. Okay. I'm excited because I think this will be extremely impactful, powerful. It's going to be convenient for you because I get it. I got a lot of stuff to do too. And we'll be able to get a lot of information in a short period of time that's going to be extremely practical, and for you to be able to take this information and start to apply to your life immediately. So again, go to drbradmd.com/masterclass. Tell somebody about this thing so you can bless them. Because here's the deal. They're probably going to be mad if they realize that you registered, you learn how to be consistent, and then they see you winning and they're like, man, you never told me how to be consistent. So make sure you register. Make sure you tell somebody else about it. Again, drbradmd.com/masterclass. Masterclass for men, the blueprint to consistency. It's time to stop the vicious cycle of inconsistency and learning what it's like to learning what it really takes to be consistent. And it's not going to be trying to work harder on your current behaviors. It's going to be trying to direct those things towards your beliefs. And I'm going to teach you how to do that in this hour-long masterclass. All right, you guys, listen, I'm out. Tonight was a little different. Again, we're just talking about this masterclass and giving you some value for that. And listen, you guys have a blessed evening. For those of you who are registering for the masterclass, I'll see you then next Monday, April 25th, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you guys have a blessed evening. Peace.